I just got to tell you, life is fragile. Life is short. Like, don't wait to find your healing more. Don't wait to find your purpose. Don't wait to take care of yourself. Don't wait. Like, do the thing you got to do. Do the thing on your heart. What's up, my people? Welcome back to the podcast. So grateful and excited to be with you today. So I actually just got off a coaching call with one of my awesome clients. And you guys, I got to tell you, man, I learned so much from each of my clients. It is like so fun to journey with people and to do this transformational work with amazing humans. And so I just got off the call and I'm really fired up because my client, Nici, said something that is really speaking to my heart and I can't get away from it. So I thought, oh my gosh, I got to share it with you guys. So we all know the old saying, I've said it on the podcast, like, when we've been hurt by people, there's that phrase in recovery circles, and now other people say it too, but hurt people, right? We get hurt by hurt people who don't, work on themselves and do the work and heal and find healing and all of that. And so what do? They pass it on. And God forbid if we're the hurt person who's not doing the work on ourselves, and then we pass on that hurt because we're not doing that work and all of that. That phrase has really blessed me over the years because it helps me make peace with some of the people that have hurt me, and not to excuse them for what they've done, but it just kind of gives me peace of mind of like, man, hurt people. That's how it is. Nici shared a quote with me that, oh my gosh, it blew my mind. I think you guys are going to love it. And her quote that she heard this week was, hurt people, help people, and heal people. And it was like, oh my goodness. I was like, I've got to record a podcast around this. You guys, this is it. This is why some of us are getting certified to become life coaches. This is why we do the work on ourselves so that we can help other people, right? And you guys know, if you've been listening to the podcast at all, one of my calls to action is do the work on yourself. Don't live in that place of victimhood. Don't live in that place of hopelessness or helplessness. We've all been hurt. We all have stuff that we got to work through in our life. But when we can really move forward and move through it, oh my gosh, life becomes absolutely magical. And more magical, I should say, right? Like, I don't have a magic wand. I can't teleport you out of your circumstances, but the goal is to be able to do this transformational work so that internally we carry more peace and more purpose and more joy, and life's just more fun. And we're not so controlled by the people that are crazy in our life or the circumstances that are bananas in our life. Like, we're absolutely able to just live from the inside out and be able to have peace, joy, love, purpose, and fun, and all of that. And so, it's one of the reasons why we're doing this certification with coaches, right? Helping people get certified to become a life coach and learn the tools to help somebody transform their own life. And I was on a call last week with a gal who was looking into getting certified. And she was like, Dani, but when I help people, I feel so selfish because it feels so fulfilling. And like, I shouldn't be doing this because it just feels too good. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, holy moly guacamole. Like, when did you and we buy into the lie collectively that to sacrifice for God means that it has to be painful, right? You guys, I'm just telling you right now, and I tell my coaches this and I tell my clients this, like, if I didn't get so much from this whole coaching thing, as I coach my clients and as I do my groups and all of that, like, I'm not sure I would do it. In fact, I know I wouldn't do it, right? You guys, I had a very successful career in the insurance industry, and I did retirement plans, and I was killing it. I had loved my clients. It was super fun, made a lot of money, and it was great. But I tell people, and I joke, and I shouldn't joke like this, but I don't think I'm joking. If I was still doing that career full time, I'd probably be doing drugs to be able to do it. Like, I mean, it was not fulfilling to my soul. And it got to the point where it was like fingernails on the chalkboard for me. And so I had to make a choice and to follow this call, this fulfillment that was drawing me. I really feel like it was God nudging me and pushing me. And it took forever to take the call and follow the call. I really think God told me, oh my goodness, decades ago when I was in high school, that I was supposed to be doing something like this work. I didn't have the words for it, but I knew I was supposed to be helping people, and quote unquote, I wanted to be a priest and love people to God and help people deal with their stuff and all of that. Right. And so I just find it really interesting that so many of us, we just keep hitting our head up against the wall. Like, we keep circling the same mountain with these struggles. And you guys, I got to tell you, like, part of the reason why I do my life coaching business is because it's healing me. It's helping me. it's curing me, if you will. I heard an interview with Prince Harry this week, and he was talking about how helping people is kind of the cure to his ailments. And I didn't see the full interview, so I don't know the full context of it, but I saw that clip and I was like, yes, Harry, exactly. When we help people, you guys, it's like 12-step work. And if you're familiar with the 12 steps of Alcoholics Anonymous or any of the 12-step work, step 12 is give it away and help others. And that's what helps you stay sober. It's what helps you find your joy, your peace, your connection. But you guys, I mean, anybody who's been through a really hard time, I think most people will tell you that when they found the most fruit from it and the most peace and healing from it was when they were able to help someone else through a very hard time, a similar type hard time. And you guys, I'm just telling you, it's the way God's economy works is when we can help another person struggling and be able to flash the light on for them and help them walk down the path a little bit more quickly and clearer than we could. It means the world to our souls. And so, yes, you absolutely get to be doing something that brings you joy and brings you peace and brings you purpose and has fun. I mean, it's so funny because I've said for a couple of years, like, I absolutely would do this work 100% if for free, if I didn't need to. Well, I take that back. I no longer have that belief. Like I get to be paid to be me. I deserve to be paid to do the work that I'm putting out into this world. But what I'm saying is, if you love what you do, you never work a day in your life, right? And so, yeah, is there work components that go into this coaching thing? Absolutely. Also, it is so fun and so fulfilling. And I don't know why this turned into an advertisement for life coaching, but if you do want to get certified, man, reach out, book a discovery call. If you're looking into like, maybe that's your next career move, maybe that's your next step and you'd like to get certified and basically go through this process of gaining all the skills to be able to be a successful life coach and help people through transformation, reach out, book a discovery call. You guys, hurt people, and I know we've all been hurt, we can absolutely be the transformation this world needs to be able to help and heal people too. And so, you know, Nici also said on the call, she goes, Dani, I don't want to get bitter. I want to get better. And I know sometimes these quotes that we hear can kind of sound like cliches, but you guys, that's truly what it's all about us getting better, becoming a better version of who we are, dealing with our stuff and not allowing bitterness to take root, not allowing resentment or unworthiness or scarcity or less than. You guys, there is just so much goodness for us to enjoy in this world. And I know that a lot of us have been hurt. And I want you to know, I see you. I know that a lot of us are frustrated and we feel like we're just circling the same mountain over and over again. We do see improvement. We read the self-help books. We go to the seminars. We do we do all the things that we're supposed to be doing, but yet we don't feel like we're actually moving forward with the momentum that we want to. And I was talking to Nici again today. I'm telling you, this woman is brilliant and amazing. She's going to make an incredible life coach. But we were talking about it, and we talked about how truly, like, one of the reasons why so many of us are addicted to this personal development and self-development. Well, first of all, we didn't learn this stuff in kindergarten. It's all just new to us in the last 5 to 10 years, and where we can actually improve and not fall victim to the circumstances of life. And so many people don't do the work on themselves. And Nici and I, again, we're talking about how so few people in our lives, like friends or family, they're not really working on themselves. And it's part of what we keep hitting our head against. Man, we want them to change. We want them to evolve. We want to have a better relationship with them, but we just feel like it's somewhat one-sided. And you guys, it's complicated because relationships are complicated, but I just want to encourage you, if you're doing the work, keep doing it. And we can't make others do the work on themselves. This is a very one-sided role. You guys, we can only fix our side of the street. It's not our role to make our husbands or our wives or our children or our parents or people in our lives to do the work on themselves, quote unquote. All we can do is do the work on ourselves, and hopefully they're seeing enough of the transformation that it makes them excited, and maybe they want to start doing some work on themselves. But you guys, this is where we just have to continue to do the work on ourselves and do it in community, do it with another safe person. And this is, Nici was talking about some people in her life, and I can tell you people in my life, and where I'm just so sad that they never did the work on themselves. And our relationships are half of what they could be if they actually would kind of own their side of the street and maybe own their weaknesses and even own their strengths, but just be a more full human being where they're not so defensive with everything and all of that. And, we were talking about it today, and I said, Nici, I just feel sad for some of the people in my life who are not doing the work. And then it kind of made me realize like how fortunate we are as a community that we have a safe space to be able to do this work. And not a lot of people in Christian communities are really doing the work on themselves. Sure, they're praying about stuff and they're going to Bible studies and all of that, but it's almost like they hide behind this spirituality and they hide behind Jesus is going to fix it. And Jesus, it must all just be spiritual warfare. And it drives me bonkers how so many things get blamed on the devil and on spiritual warfare. And yes, is the devil real? Yeah. Is there spiritual warfare? 100%. But I was talking to someone else this week and I was like, listen, I mean, the devil, he just shouldn't get that much credit. Like he doesn't have to do that much to set me off because I got my own shitty committee inside. I don't need the devil to even attack me because I'm attacking myself at times. And this is where doing the self-awareness work of like, oh my gosh, that's my shitty committee. And why is it there? And how do I deal with it? And how do I contend it? And all of that, how do I reframe different perspectives so I can walk in more peace and more joy and more serenity and more power of who I am by the power of the Holy Spirit. You guys, my goal as you're listening to my podcast is to help you one day at a time become more and more aligned with who God made you to be, more aligned with his will for your life, and more aligned with who you are. So you can step out with more authenticity and more truth and more power and more confidence, right? So many of us have kind of lost our confidence along the way. And so like, this is why the podcast is here. This is why I do my coaching. This is why I'm certifying a tribe of people to be able to do this transformation work with others and to be able to equip you to be able to help others have real deep transformation. And listen, you don't need to be perfect, by the way, to hire a life coach. You don't need to be perfect to become a life coach. Like if you guys are looking for the perfect life coach, like you're in the wrong place. Okay. I'm like in process too. And I'm right along in the weeds with you guys. And by the way, anybody who says they've got their shit together, they're lying. Like everybody's got their stuff. And I don't want to listen to some guru who's like, this is what you should do. And it worked for me and I'm 100% fine. And like, no, life is complicated. Life is complex. A lot of us, we're living with the consequences from a life that hurt and situations that hurt and maybe just even our own internal. And we're just trying to like learn how to feel joy again and feel peace. And even though our life looks pretty on the outside, we're kind of on the struggle bus on the inside. And so like, this is why the podcast is here. And so I just want to encourage you. Number one, hurt people can also heal people, and hurt people, absolutely the ones to be able to help people, like true help and true rich transformation for people. So if you've got your stuff, I just want you to know, like, that doesn't disqualify you. It actually more so qualifies you. In my mind, I'm telling you right now, like, I think the more stuff that you've been through and the more stuff that you're working through, it actually qualifies you more to have a seat at the table, to be able to speak life and speak truth and give perspective and help people through their stuff. Because I don't want somebody who's lived a perfect life. Like, they can't relate to what I'm walking through. They can't relate to my history or my past or any of that. Like, I want some people with some scars, and those, honestly, people with scars make the best life coaches. Okay. And so if you're waiting for like to be all healed before you step into helping somebody, please, for the love of all things holy, be in the process of healing and you're qualified to help somebody. Okay. I want to encourage you today. Nothing disqualifies you. Hurt people are the best healers and the best helpers in this world. But take care of yourself. Take care of those woundings. Take care of all of those things, like press in, get aligned with God, get good people in your life. Keep coming back to the podcast. Hire a coach, hire a therapist, have a safe space for you to be able to process. Nici always gives me the best illustrations. And she was saying how really what we're doing here is we're getting uprooted and replanted into like the soil that we are meant to be in, and like the watering and the nurture and the sunlight and the toxic people that have beaten us down and taken the like lifeblood out of us. We're trying to learn boundaries so that they can't drain us anymore. And so we're trying to build stronger neural pathways and stronger communities and stronger spiritual connections with people so that we can be in this strong community of people that are all doing the same work on themselves, that will speak life into us. And so you guys, that's what we're trying to create here. This is why I have my groups. This is why I have the coaching. This is why I have the podcast, right? So keep coming back to the podcast. I was just so excited when Nici said the thing about hurt people are the ones that actually help people and heal people. I was like, that is just brilliant, because, you know, we're used to hearing the phrase hurt people, and they do. But also, I'm a hurt person. And God willing, I'm not hurting more people anymore. At least I am trying to help and to heal people. Right. And so like, that's the call to action today, is just to let you know that you might be hurting, but I'm telling you, that means you are more ripe than ever to be able to help and to be able to bring healing to people in their life. And so I'm just grateful you're here. I'm grateful you keep coming back to the podcast. If you want to get certified, let's go. If you want to travel through and get certified, we have made it very affordable so that it's a really fun process and you get your own transformation through it. Like I'm telling you right now, everybody going through the process they're finding their own transformation as they're learning how to bring transformation to others. And there's that old phrase too, you can't give what you don't have. And so like, this is part of it where we're learning these tools, trying to build a tool shed of resources for our coaches to be able to draw from, to be able to help others. And you guys, life is too short. Life is too fragile. I said it a couple of weeks ago, and I think I just said it last week when I was recording another podcast, but I had a couple friends with stage 4 cancer. And I just got to tell you, like, life is fragile. Life is short. Like, don't wait to find your healing more. Don't wait to find your purpose. Don't wait to take care of yourself. Don't wait. Like, do the thing you got to do. Do the thing on your heart. If it's to reach out for a discovery call, reach out for a discovery call. If it's to go get a massage, go get the massage. If it's to go on a walk and take care of yourself and learn how to prioritize yourself in other ways and put up boundaries with people, like, do that. If you need help, you need support, you know I'm here. Keep coming back to the podcast, but do the thing. Take care of yourself on this one life. I'm so grateful you're here. I'm so grateful our paths have crossed. I tell people all the time, God is so good how people randomly, quote unquote, find my podcast and then they just make themselves at home here and they listen to the episodes. So I hope these episodes are blessing you. Feel free to email me, hello@danisumner.com if you have any questions. And I'll see you in a few days. So grateful you're here. Just remember, hurt people are the ones that help and heal people the most on this planet. Jesus, thank you. Thank you for who you are. Thank you for permission to be aligned again with you and with the calling upon our hearts. So Lord, would you bless my friend today? Would you be with them? Would you protect them? Would you watch over them? Thank you for the truth, Lord, that as we've been hurt, that also opens the door for us to be able to help others. Thank you for that privilege. Thank you for that honor. Bless my friend today in the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Amen. Love you guys. Keep coming back to the podcast. I'll see you in a few days.